Hey guys, it's me. I'm the one, the only, Rashid, my team. Welcome back. This is the third video. Welcome back to The Quiet Storm. I'm here, your host, the greatest of them all hosts. Listen, alright, I made 3 videos today. Today was kind of a little ongoing, I had a lot to do. I couldn't really sit down and talk to you guys, but I'm talking to you now. And I'm on Twitter, so you might see me on there, sharing my views and thoughts with you guys. Uh, Most of my day was kind of like, it was pretty strange, pretty direct, but I'm learning a lot about myself that I didn't learn before. One thing that I'm learning about is how marriage works, how it really works. As men, we get mixed emotions about ourselves, and we find ourselves in situations in our marriage that a woman already sees before we do. We know they're right. We just pretty, we don't really see their side sometimes, but when we do, we know they're right. They're right, you know. And I'm the first man to admit that when a woman does something, it's because they love us and they care for us, and they don't want us to mess up or make a mistake or people to take advantage of us. Sometimes I kind of like go a different direction, the opposite. And what makes opposites attract is that you have that person, that makes you who you are. She makes up for it. Your other half, the other significant other. There's other terms for it: spouse, significant other half. Those are 3 main words I always use. My wife. I love my wife. I love her with all my heart. She is my joy. She is my happiness. She is my whole world. You know, my whole world. When she smiles, it makes me smile. When she's angry, it makes me angry. When she's sad and depressed, it makes me sad and depressed. Because I feel like I can't breathe without this woman. And the best part, she knows me very well. When a woman knows a man very well, it makes the relationship more, grows even more, you know. And marriage is the key thing about marriage. The key point about marriage is that when you're opposite of your significant other, your wife or your husband, when it's opposite, you find yourself, you know, um, at a standstill because this person knows you very well. They know you inside and out, and you can't escape it because it's like, man, they know me too well, you know, and that changes a person. That's what change comes at, because it makes you even more stronger, more mature. It makes you outgrow things that you used to do, and it slows you down, and you start gaining certain pounds, and you start, gaining perspective. What I mean is, you start gaining identity of yourself, and having an identity is very important because in a marriage, because you know who you are. You start doing things that are different compared to what you used to be. Being different than what you used to be, it makes up a lot for you and your significant other. They start to trust you more. They start to believe in you more. They start to have faith in you, and they start to treat you with respect. Respect comes from learning about the other person in a relationship or in a marriage or being single. Single people, I'm talking to you, single people. Yeah, you, single people. When you're single, it's just like you're looking for love or you're looking for a relationship, and it's hard to find. The reason why that is because that person that you dated or dating persons, 1 or 2 or 3 women, this relates to you. remember, let that man be himself first before you decide to jump quickly into dating him. Get to know his personality. Personality is everything in a relationship. Once you find your personality, let him find himself. Then, before you start making other demands, give him time to think about who he is and why he's in this relationship. Men don't know who they are until they really get a little older and a little more wiser. Wisdom comes from learning about yourself and how you got there. Wisdom, that's what it takes. It takes wisdom. It takes years and years and years of understanding what life is really about. A man doesn't know until he's about 40 what he really is all about. A man doesn't mature until he's about 45. And then on 50, he understands life even much better because he's at 50 now. And he's peaked. He reached beyond his peak. At 60, you almost at the end of that time that you spend having a family. Your time is up having a family. You start to learn to start over. And that's when a man really outgrows certain things. It's not that he's burnt out or he's tired or he's restless. No. It's because he knows everything he needs to know at that time. He knows how to get things done. He knows how to fix things that he needs to fix. He knows how to deal with things and find solutions. Once a man figures out how to find solutions, a woman helps him reach a level beyond himself that only women understand why we do the things we do. They see it ahead of time. We see it, they 2 steps ahead, we 1 step behind. I know, it's crazy. The reason why a woman's never satisfied is because a man hasn't really understood fully what her needs are. That's why when a woman is, searching for that man, that one man that they're looking for, is because that man hasn't found out why the woman acts the way she does in a relationship. When women look for true love, is because they want to find love in the right direction. Now here's the dilemma. The reason why that is, they find love in the right direction. Y'all women, this is for women, because y'all looking for love like a father figure or someone to take care of your needs. That's not going to happen. A man can't supply all your needs. He's not meant to supply all your needs. He's meant to be your partner. He's meant to love you, support you, give you security, and give you, as much as you need. The only way a man's going to understand your need, he's not a mind reader. We're not mind readers. The only way we're going to read your mind, unless you explain to us what is it that you need. You got to speak up. You got to speak out. If you're closed and your mouth is closed, he's not going to know who you are. You got to share a part of yourself with him in order for him to know. See, here's the thing. That's why I said this show brings things to light. Not just a show, a ministry. This is like a ministry where, we all get to know each other as a cloud of witnesses. What I mean by that is you are part of the solution. You are part of a master plan that was created and designed many years ago. And the reason why we were designed this way is because we were allowed to be who we are through the eyes of the one that brought us into this world. You say your biological parents. Yeah, you went through them, but who really brought you in this world is the one that created everything. And you already know who I'm talking about, so I don't need to get into details with that. Here's what I want to really say to you guys. Marriage is a big, big step. And if some of you are wanting to be married, you got to take the time to know your partner, to know your friend. Start off as friends. That's okay. It's okay to be friends. Let me tell you why. Having a friend is someone that is someone that can relate to you and understand all your problems. If he's a little awkward, let the man be awkward, or the woman be awkward. That's what makes the relationship so interesting and so fun. Don't determine that person doesn't fit for you. Don't assume. Even if people are going through problems or solutions, find a way to understand what they're going through. Even though they might be going through a divorce or a settlement, try to let them figure themselves out. Give them a little space, but at the same time, communicate to them that, hey, this is what I need. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I really want you to do. And try to wait. See, I pause for a minute because I want you to think about what it is that I'm really trying to tell you guys. The biggest step of all is getting to know a person. That's when trust comes in at. You got to have faith, hope, and love. Love is the strongest of the two, faith and hope. If you love someone, you love them as you love yourself. That's a lot of love. You love them as you love yourself. Sometimes you don't even like yourself because you got so many things in your mind that you want to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Life is like a mirror. And once you look in that mirror, you see something that you never saw before. Then once you start looking even harder and deeper, remember, have faith and hope in yourself, and hope in your relationship, and hope in your friendship. Friendships turn to relationships. Reason why that is because someone that's coming along, they understand you. You're in a marriage, but do that person understand you? Their insecurities might show. Then you might be like, wow, did I just marry someone with insecurities? Yes, you did. But you have to accept them for who they are. You can't change that person. Once you get in that marriage and that relationship, you're in there. You're committed. You can't go around thinking, oh, I can change this and that. Life doesn't work like that. You got to stick it out. You got to work it out. You got to figure out solutions to the problem to make your relationship strong. You're building something together, a foundation. You have a platform to grow and to develop into a man and woman God created you to be. So you guys can become one flesh. You cling on to your wife or your wife cling on to your husband. You have to submit to each other in a way where God will elevate that relationship and make you guys stronger. That's the way it has to be. You might not understand why the Lord does it, but that's the way it has to be. You understand why the Lord make that person the way it is, the way that he or she is. You have to understand why that is, or that's the way it has to be. You know what it is, but it's difficult for you to determine why the Lord gave you this person. This person asked for you through the Lord's eyes, and the Lord saw that it was good. He saw that it is good, like in the book of Genesis. The Lord made day and night, and he saw that it was good. The Lord made the sky, he saw that it was good. The Lord made the birds, he saw that it was good, of the same kind. He saw that it was good. The Lord made the sun and the moon, the day and the night. He saw that he made the stars, he made the galaxies and the planets. He saw that it was good. And that's what people are. He saw that creating a man out of dust and clay, he saw that it was good. Created a woman from a man's rib, he saw that it was good. Just look into Genesis chapter 3 and look at Genesis 1:1. You'll see in the beginning, everything void was dark.